I was moving this tank which was kept in this outside area back into my bedroom. I kept here temporarily when my 200 gallon was coming, but while moving it, I managed to crack this by mistake. Uh, this tank can break anytime. Lesson learned: never move a tank when there's anything in it, not even just a bit of water. Thankfully, only that beta was in it. I moved it into this planted tank. So it's been the next day. I've mostly emptied out all these. The fish here, basically just betta and rasbora came here. You can see this rasbora. That is one beautiful fish. Sadly, I lost all the school. I got 6 fish, but I lost 5 of them because of a egg outbreak when I got them. Anyways, the beta is somewhere here. He's pretty happy because, well, this tank is basically plants. He has a lot of hiding spots. Uh, so I just have to clear out this excess here now, this dust. I'm keeping this here. I am planning to redo this aquarium because, well, I really like the aquascape. It was also supposed to be IA PLC aquascape. Basically, I gave it to a aquascaping competition. That was something I was excited for, but now I have to redo it. Thankfully, that competition is still 4 months away, so yeah, I'm keeping the soil here and in that Ziploc bag. This soil can be reused because I haven't used it that much. It's still full of nutrients, but the best thing is this soil is full of bacteria, and that's really good for the plant. Next, I also got new fish. These both have convex cichlids in them, 5 total convex cichlids. I'll have to talk fast. This bag is leaking, but this is a pair of acaras, electric blue acara. So all South American cichlids going inside my upcoming 200 gallon tank. Once it's fixed, if you haven't seen yesterday's vlog, basically it has a chip in it which makes it really easy to break, and I'll have to basically fix it. And yeah, if you go inside the bedroom, which is in a complete mess right now, this is just a quarantine bucket I built. I didn't build, I just put some cycled sponge filters in there, and yeah, everything is in a mess. But the bag which is leaking, I'm going to just put that in right now. The source I got these fish from is, well, I don't trust them a lot. I had some bad experiences in the past with them, so I'm going to go for a really hard quarantine process. But yeah, quarantine. Here's my little makeshift quarantine room. I usually keep this door closed, and well, all the quarantining fish that side. But as you can see, this aquarium is blocking. I can't wait for this to be fully planted. I tried doing the dry start method and dwarf hair grass, but as you can see, a lot of the dwarf hair grass died because I forgot to water it for a long time. But yeah, more on this in the upcoming video. But here is the fish we got today. Those both, the big grey ones, you can't really see their full coloration right now, but those grey ones are the electric blue acaras. The rest are convex cichlids. Most are hiding inside that pot, and that one is right there. I saw, well, there coloration. I have 2 females and 3 males. Not the best match in terms of males and females, but pretty good to breed once they're inside their final tank. Uh, yeah, most of them are hiding inside there. Fun fact, or not so fun fact, the one of the Akaras actually jumped earlier today, right after I put them inside this. Uh, Thankfully, within the first 10 minutes, I just scooped him up, put him back inside. He probably jumped due to stress, etc. And that's why I have this makeshift lid. I use that as a lid for a lot of things. Now, you might be wondering, where are those fish I got just 2 videos ago? The goby and the Denisonii barbs. Those were fish that I was really excited about. There's a sad news. So the Denisonii barbs actually died due to some unknown parasite. Thankfully, they were in a quarantine tank. I kept them in a quarantine tank. If I introduced them to my main tank right away, they would have gotten, everything infected and everything would have died. So that's really important in a lesson learned. What about the goby? Well, I'll show you. The goby is right inside with this broken aquarium. By the way, I got 4 more of, 2 more of these aquariums and 3 of these 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot tanks. Currently, this specific tank doesn't look good. This one I made by myself, but yeah. Oh no, the goby destroyed everything here. All these plants are floating. You can see the betta which was taken from there. The new tanks coming in a video really soon, but the goby usually hides. Let me see if we can spot him. That usually happens really rarely, maybe once or twice a day. Probably not the best. If I can't find him now, I'll just put some B-roll footage, which is probably what you're watching now. But yeah, this tank is completely filled with plants. That's why it doesn't have any filter. If I did have a filter, the plants would probably just suffocate due to not having any food. Speaking of which, I do those DIY. This is not Tropica specialized fertilizer. It's just a DIY mix of potassium nitrate and water. Like this video, and I'll make this. I don't know what I'm saying. Like this video anyway, and yeah, a video on this coming in the real future. And I don't look good at all holding the camera like that. And yeah, this is premium nutrition, the big container. So yeah, I hope you liked today's video.